Hi, my name is Alex Terrace. Today I'm going to be informing you about steroids. Steroids have been a huge factor in many professional sports, including baseball, and people feel that it's not fair to cheat in sports and performance like base sports, like football and those sports. In 2003, middle school girls were the fastest growing group of steroid users, with more than 7% using them. Girls at this young of age shouldn't be harming their bodies just to speed up their hormones and growth spurts. These facts are interesting because I love the game of baseball, but I hate to hear things like this where people use antibiotics to enhance their looks or to increase their performance out on the field. Steroids have been a huge factor in many professional sports, including baseball, and others feel it's not fair to cheat and the game of life. In quotes. Now I want to talk to you about what a steroid is. A steroid is, according to the NIDA.gov website, a steroid is a manufactured testosterone-like drug that is usually taken to build muscle, enhance performance, and improve appearance. Steroids can be taken a numerous amount of ways, which include swallowing tablets or liquids or injected into veins or skin. Users take steroids in patterns called cycles. This means they take them over a specific amount of time. They stop the process of taking them and then start again instead of continuously using them. Now that you know the basics of steroids, I want to talk to you about how steroids are involved in Major League Baseball. In the year 2000, Major League Baseball banned the use of steroids and applied a Steroid Control Act. The bill added hundreds of steroid-based drugs to a list called Schedule 3, which are controlled substances that are banned from over-the-counter sales. One man in particular, a Major League Baseball player by the name of Jose Canseco, was one of the first in the major leagues to announce publicly that he had taken steroids. In an interview with Tom Boswell stated he was one of the most conspicuous examples of a player who has made himself good with steroids, meaning the only reason why he is good as a baseball player is because he took steroids. In 2006, Jose Canseco wrote a book called Juiced, which was an autobiography which exposed facts about steroids, like basically the generals and the basics of how to use a steroid. To make things even worse and to top that off, he also mentioned in his book ways to use them, and he told stories about how he supplied players in the major leagues to take these drugs. Now that you know how to cheat in baseball, we can slide right into what steroids can do to the body. You may ask, what happens when you abuse steroids? Some side effects range from physical unattractiveness, like acne and breast development in men. There are also life-threatening acts, such as heart attacks and liver cancer. Fortunately, most effects are reversible if the abuser stops taking the drugs, but some are permanent, like voice deepening in females. When in high doses, it can lead to irritability and aggression, meaning they'll be mad or angry at things that don't even really matter. And these aggressions can lead to either physical violence, vandalism, and even armed robbery. Most abusers who have committed these actions say they do these acts of violence that increases when taking steroids more often than drug-free abusers. So in this speech, I've stated that I've explored what a steroid is, what major leaguers and steroids have to do with each other, like how steroids are in Major League Baseball and how it's affecting the game, and also the symptoms about abusing, or the symptoms are of abusing steroids. So next time you see a person juiced on roids, a person mad at you for absolutely no reason, or even major leaguers hitting home runs by barely tapping the ball, you'll be informed that steroids are most likely involved.